Good day, everyone. This is Sulaiman Ahmed, aka Ibile. I'm a certified SAP Business One consultant. I'm here today to show us how to create an AR down payment invoice in SAP Business One. AR down payment is a document prepared where a customer make an advance payment or for service rendered or a good supply. Maybe we want to render service to customer or we want to supply goods to customer. We now require the customer to make an advance part payment of the invoice. So how this document is prepared in SAP Business One. So I'm going to share my screen and then we start. So to prepare an AR down payment, we go to modules, says AR down payment invoice. And we select the customer. Let's say we are selecting a Maxi Tech. So we click on choose. Then the item. Let's say we are supplying JB Office Print 1420 to the customer. Let's say we are supplying let's say 30 of this item. 30 of this item. The unit price is 300 GBP. The tax is 20%. Posting date is 29, which is today's date. Value date is the date the invoice will be effected, 28. Let's make the value date also 29 of April. So this is the total invoice amount is 10,800 GBP, including the tax amount. The invoice amount is 7,000 GBP, while the tax amount is 1,800 GBP. So the total balance due is 10,800 GBP. Now, this VPM is a field for down payment. So now, how much are we now paying as down payment out of the total invoice amount? Let's say we are making 20% of this total invoice as down payment. We just put 20%. Automatically, it's going to bring out how much 20% is, which is 1,800. Or let's say we want to make 30% as our down payment. That's 2,700. 2,700 as a down payment. You can also do like this. Maybe we can type the amount you want to make as a down payment instead of in terms of a percentage. Let's say you want to make 3,000 BP as down payment. So automatically it's going to populate the percentage. So let's go back. Let's assume we are making 30% of the invoice, which is 2,700. Tax element is 540 GBP. Then the total down payment we are making now is 3,240 GBP. So we are going to add the documents now. So the next thing is we are going to effect the payment. So here the customer is now paying us. The customer is now making the payment. So to make the payments, to receive the payment from the customer, we go to modules, select banking, incoming payments. So we select the customer here, which is Maxi Tech. Then we tick the invoice, we tick the down payment the customer is making, which is this. This is the down payment the customer is making. If we look at this column here, we have cash discounts. The customer is having 2% cash discounts of the total amount. That means the customer is going to pay, instead of 3240 GBP, the customer is going to pay 3186. Cash discount is coming from the customer's payment term. If we click on this arrow, when the customer is created, let's click on the arrow. On the payment terms of the customer, like I explained in one of my videos, my previous videos, if we check the payment terms of the customer, we have 2P10 net 30. The meaning of this is the payment terms is 30 days, but if the customer is able to pay within 10 days of the invoice, the customer will enjoy 2% of the invoice amount. That's why, since the customer is paying making the payments, the advance payments immediately, so he's going to enjoy this 2%. Since the customer is paying today, so that's why he's enjoying this 2% cash discount. So the next thing is we're going to right click. Either we right click and click on the payment means, or we click on this task bar, or we click on this this logo here as payment means. So if we click on it, so we select the, let's say the customer is paying by transfer. So we select the bank the customer is paying into. Let's say the customer is paying into this our bank. Then the transfer date, the customer is transferring the money today. Reference, and put any we put the reference number. Then the next thing is total here. We right click and copy balance due. Then we click OK. Then we add the document. So now the document is added. Now, if after we complete the supply of the goods to the customer, we now want to invoice the customer. We are not going to invoice the customer the total original amount again, since the customer has already made an advance payment. So we are going to invoice the customer the balance due, the remaining balance after the advance payment. So to now invoice the customer, now we go to modules, space AR invoice. So we select the customer, Maxi Tech. Then the item, JB Office Print 1420. Then the item is 20. Let's check the quantity of the item. I think the item is 20. Let's confirm. So this is a down payment we prepared, the last data record. Okay, it's 30. Okay. So let's close this one back. So then we said, so we are preparing an AR invoice here. So the quantity is 30. The quantity is 30, which is the total is 9,000 GBP. while the tax amount is 1,800 GBP. So now we come down here, we see total down payments. We are now going to click on this link, pull out the down payment the customer has already made on the invoice. So we now click on this link. So it now take us to where the down payment the customer initially made. So this is the down payment the customer made, 2,700. So we select the down payment and click OK. So automatically, instead of the customer to now pay 9,000 GBP plus the tax amount, because of the down payment the customer has made initially, so the customer balance payment will now be 7,560 GBP. So that's the essence of the down payment. The down payment the customer has already made helps to reduce the invoice amounts that will be charged that will be charged to the customer. So now, if the customer is now going to pay for the invoice, it's not going to pay for the for the total amount of the invoice. It's just going to pay based on the balance due because he has already made an advance payment of 2,700. So the next thing is we are now going to add documents. So that's the end of an AR down payment invoice in SAP Business One. So as you watch the video, we want you to like, comment, and subscribe to our page. Thank you. Once again, my name is Sulaiman Ahmed, aka Bile.